Randall, 2 Jack Fells, 6 Damon Kirby, 7 Kieran Johnson Heron, 8 Nick Torrens, 9 Todd Cameron, 10 Jack Pitkin, 11 Antoine Quinlan Randall, 12 Callum Dalton, 13 Jamara Capine, 14 is Tyrese Brown, 15 Reese Berry, 16 Isaac McConnell, 18 John Palmer and 17 Noah Birchall. Okay, do you want me to do the Macksville as well, or you're all right with that? Okay, no, I'm just going to read out the
Yeah, we'll go for the Macksville side for you today. Daniil Donovan's back. He's at fullback today in the number 1. Chris Buckley in 2. Clay Saville in 3. Wyatt Rouse in 4. Wes Brown in 5. Riley Laverty in 6. Again, he's back. He's been missing for a few weeks. Romain Payaris in 7. Frank Winterstein in 8. Zane Doolan 9. Billy Cobain in 10. Sam Shields 11. Gus Single 12. Matt Hyland 13. And then we have Anthony Thompson in 14. Sam Miles in 15. Kobe Toomey making his debut in 16. And Luke Shields in 17.
And I believe Toby Batten is making a return for Bucker as well.
He is today, yes.
Okay, now we didn't get to play the 18s today, but there was a young fella from the Macksville 18s, Elijah Blair, and there's a lot of noise in the background.
There is a lot of noise in the background. There you go, that's a bit better, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Sth Grafton coming to the field. Yeah, Elijah Blair, yes.
He's been accepted into, what was it, Nigel?
Macquarie University?
Yes.
For sports science, I think it was called, yeah.
So congratulations to him. It's wonderful when local and regional local kids get an opportunity. And he's the captain, one of the captains of Macksville High School. And he's going on to better studies, greater studies at Macquarie University. So congratulations and good luck. And
yeah, well done, Elijah. Lige. So about to kick off here with Sth Grafton waiting on the kicking tee. They'll be running from north to south. Macksville defending the southern end or the skate park end. And somebody's finally run out the kicking tee, and there'll be Sam Petch to kick off here for Sth Grafton.
There's a man handing out blankets. Should we put our hand up?
Yeah, put your hand up. Have they been in the warmer, those blankets? Like, you know, in the hospital and they bring that one out that's really warm. How good's that? Well, even when we've got Anthony Thompson's even got a jacket on here, it's like a dryzer bone or something. Yeah. So the kickoff about to come underway, and here it goes now. It goes down to the corner on the bounce here, and it's taken by Payaris. Gives it on here to Billy Cobain, and Billy runs it up now to the 20-metre line. He's just over it when he'll play it on the first tackle. Plays it back now. Doolan gives it on here to Winterstein with some footwork before the line.
Oh, that's the first time Winterstein's played for a couple of weeks.
He's been out for a few weeks, yeah. He's been away and had a few things on, so he's back. Now Laverty goes short here for Sam Shields. A good run here. He steps off the right foot, gets it up towards the 40. And we'll play it 10 short of the halfway. Doolan on here to Hyland. Hyland runs straight and hard. Looks for an offload, but the defence is too equal to the task there. Stops him from getting the offload away, and he plays it a couple of metres short of the halfway. It goes back for Laverty to kick on tackle 4. Kicks it away from Sam Petch, who has to go back to the in-goal area. And it'll stop right in the in-goal in one of the puddles. And a great chase. And he's tackled in goal, and it'll be a goal line dropout. That is a great chase. Very slippery conditions down there in that corner.
And he sort of slipped at the same time as the two defenders.
I think he tried to slip and get out under the defenders to get out into the field of play, but Macksville were sliding in themselves, and a goal line dropout. So pretty good first set there from Macksville from the kickoff. Sth Grafton will look to drop this ball out. They've been struggling for numbers the last few weeks themselves, Sth Grafton, so it's good to see they've got a full complement today. The kick-off now bounces in the puddle, trapped on the foot by Laverty. Gives it on here for Winterstein, straight and hard, and some footwork before the line. He gets it inside the 30 and nearly gets to the 20, and they can't get in the ground. He'll play it back. Doolan comes to the right-hand side here, finds Sam Shields, bumps his way nearly through defenders, and he's pulled down inside the 10.
Close.
About 3-4 metres out now. Doolan long pass here to Laverty, shows it, gives it on to Payaris. Payaris goes short here for Single, swivels in the tackle. Tackled about 6 metres out. Doolan, Hyland, gives it on now to Laverty. Laverty turns it inside for Winterstein back against the grain. But the Sth Grafton defence is equal there, although he's reaching his way forward. He's nearly to the line, and he's pulled down about a metre out. Doolan, dummy half. Finds Laverty, runs to the line, finds a short pass here for Sam Shields. He's over the line, but does he get it down? No, he's held up. He's held up. It'll come back out to the 10 for a play of the ball. And it's the last tackle as well. Laverty's on the right. Payaris is on the left. It goes to the right with Laverty. Short pass for Saville, and Saville scores. Great start here from Macksville. Not Saville, it's White Rouse, in fact. It's White Rouse with the try in number 4. And White Rouse gets the try, Macksville 4 with a kick to come. And Sth Grafton yet to score. Laverty used the short side there very, very well, didn't he?
Yeah, because I think, well, they were all lined out on the...
Yeah, on the left, and he used the short side on the right there, and he took an extra step, I think, which engaged the defence, which created the hole there for big White Rouse to score the first points of the afternoon for Macksville. Sth Grafton have only touched the ball once so far in this game, and they were tackled in the end goal. So Payaris will attempt the conversion. He's taken it back about 25 metres, and we're in a pretty good position here to see this. We're nearly behind him.
Yeah, we're usually not this lucky.
No, he's usually about 4 metres. He's about 4 metres in from touch, so it'll be a tough one. Let's see how he goes. No wind to speak of at the moment. It's pretty still. Overcast conditions, but no rain at the moment. We had a fair bit of rain earlier this morning. There plenty of puddles around. Romain takes plenty of time over it. Move into it, short run up. Hits it pretty well. Looks good off the boot. It's straight between the posts. 6-0. Macksville over Sth Grafton. And we've had just over 4 minutes of play. Good start, Macksville. So come back to halfway here for a kick for the kickoff.
He's tall, the fullback, isn't he, Petch?
Petch, he is, yeah.
Very tall.
Looks like he's grown even since last year when we saw him in 18s, doesn't he?
It might be because we're a bit closer as well.
Possibly too. We're more ground level. We're usually sitting up a bit higher. There's the kick, and it's put down by Doolan, is it? Yeah, went straight through his hands, a wet ball. So they didn't complete their set after scoring, Donna?
No, they didn't.
They didn't even get to start it.
No, but this is a great position for Sth Grafton.
Yeah, great chance for him to hit back here. So Max will show how good their online defence is here with a scrum 10 metres out.
Only about 17 metres out.
I think it's closer than that, Lana.
Is it?
Donna?
Did 10? You just call me Lana?
I think so, yeah. Oh. Sorry, Lana. Sorry, Donna, maybe. Quinlan Randall with a good run. He's tackled inside the 10, right in front of the posts. Cameron gives it on here, and it goes out to the Dalton. Dalton is held up in the tackle. About 8 metres out, left-hand side of the field. Slow play of the ball here. Cameron gives it across out the back to Petch. Petch runs to the line, finds a runner in Johnson Heron. Oh, great tackle round the legs on Antoine Quinlan Randall. It's a really good tackle by Payaris, but it's a penalty for holding on too long. So they get a penalty here, Sth Grafton. Another set of 6 on the Macksville line. So fine touch. Now about 10 metres out. Take the tap here for Brian Clinton Randall. Gives the ball on here to Antoine, but he's told to go back and do it again. Somebody wasn't ready. And they tap again. And here's Antoine Quinlan Randall. Runs the ball up here, bit of footwork before the line, but the defence is equal to the task. And he's tackled just inside the Macksville 10. Cameron goes to the right-hand side. Johnson Heron gives the ball out to Petch, and Petch is tackled. Right out on the western side of the field. Johnson Heron gives it on here to Pitkin. He gets out of a tackle and still going Pitkin. He fell to ground, but he got up and ran again. And Billy Cobain made the tackle there right in front of the posts. That's 6 metres out. They come to the left-hand side, a long pass over the top. And it goes out here to McGrady. McGrady with a bit of footwork, but a good tackle from White Rouse around the legs brought him down. 5 metres out from the goal line. Pass across here, and it goes on to Dalton. Dalton's tackled, and that's 5. Good defence so far from Macksville in this set. A dummy half run here from Cameron, who throws it out the back. McGrady puts it down, and that'll be a turnover. So good defence there from Macksville on their goal line there. After giving away a penalty on the last set, they probably had to defend for about 8 or 9 tackles in a row.
Yeah, they did very well then.
They play the ball here, and here goes Rouse. Some solid defence on him. They saw him coming, and they put him in the ground. Plays it back to Doolan. Gives it on here to Buckley, and Buckley makes a good charge up the middle. Slow play of the ball. He gets it to his feet and plays it now. It's a good run in the centre of the field here. Can't quite make out who it is. It might be Wes Brown, is it? No, it's Clay Saville. He's had a haircut by the looks of it. Here's the kick here. Looking for a 40-20. It's going towards touch. It's going to sit in the end goal area. It's gone into touch. Yes, it's gone into touch. It's a 40-20 from Riley Laverty. Beautiful kick. 40-10, Donna.
Well, it was 40 almost to the try line.
It was. I couldn't see the white line there, and I was banking on the red line. The ball straightened up. It didn't go over the red line, but it did go over the white line. That's the main thing. And Winterstein's going to play this ball 10 metres out. We take the tap. In fact, it's not a play of the ball. It's a tap. And he's tackled about 1.5 metres out from the goal line. Now Doolan gives it away to Laverty. Steps off the left foot, and they push him back. Then he gets an offload back to Highland, but they've lost ground on that play.
Yes.
About 15 metres. Oh, could have been a penalty there. Play on here for Doolan. Gives on to PRS. Goes short here for Single with it in the way. And a bit of a palm away as well. And he's pulled down about 6 metres out from the goal line. Plays it back to Doolan. Finds a runner here, and PRS shows on the inside. Then gives it out to Laverty. Laverty runs for the line. Puts a little kick in. It's knocked on by Sth Grafton. They'll get the ball back here. Kicked it straight at McGrady, and he put it down. So an error there from Sth Grafton.
They're spending a little bit of time down here now. This will be the second set of 6 in a row. But Sth Grafton so far, their defences look pretty good.
Laverty now from the scrum base. It goes out to PRS, and he's tackled. A good tackle there from Antoine Quinlan-Randall. Plays the ball back to Doolan. Goes out to the left here. That looks like Saville, who steps off the right foot and steps off the left and then is tackled. A few metres out from the goal line. Plays it back to Doolan. Finds Highland. Highland runs to the line, then finds Laverty. Laverty out the back here to Donovan. Donovan runs to the line, goes himself. Daniel Donovan, can he get it down? No, they push him up back into the field of play, and he'll play it a couple of metres out. He was nearly there. He's pretty much at the goal line, but they pushed him back. Laverty finds Winterstein, bit of footwork before the line, and he's tackled as a good settler there.
This is where we need Sam Shields running off the back.
Here we go, here Laverty. They're looking for Sam Shields. The pass has gone behind Sam, though. He overrun it, and he's knocked it down and dived on by Sth Grafton. And Sth Grafton will play the ball inside their own 10. Bowen runs it up. And he's tackled just outside the 10. Plays it back to Cameron. Finds a runner, Brian Clinton-Randall, runs it up, and he's tackled there by Sam Shields. Plays it back to Cameron. This is a solid charge here, and driven back in the tackle there. Can't quite make out the player's number on that one. He's covered in mud already.
That was Quinlan.
Quinlan, was it?
Yes.
Okay, there's a run there from Pitkin. Pitkin is tackled. Plays it back here now, and they go to the right. Finds Petch. Petch is equal to the task of tackling Petch there. That's 5. 6 short of the halfway. Goes back here for a kick from Johnson Heron, who runs nearly to the halfway and kicks. Buckley goes back, takes it on the full. On his own 10. He straightens the run and gets it out to the 20. Beats one, Buckley, gets it away from another, and gets it outside the 30. Great run, Chris Buckley, on the kick return. Plays it back now. He's a runner here. And Saville gruts a way through. Solid charge from him. And he's pushed back and plays it back 9 metres out from the halfway. Doolan short here for Single. Single to the halfway, pulled down a metre short of it, plays it back to Doolan. Nice quick play of the ball, and here goes Billy Cobain. Straightens the run a bit. Gets it about 7 metres inside Sth Grafton's half. Plays it back for Doolan. Right-hand side with Laverty. Turns it on the inside here for Winterstein back against the grain. Some good defence there from Todd Cameron and one other. I think it was Pitkin, and it was. That's the last tackle. 38 metres out. Comes back for Laverty. Runs to the line and puts a kick up, a high kick. Wes Brown's flying through. Petch is underneath it. He'll take it on the full in the field of play. Beats Brown. Can't get away from Sam Shields, and is tackled on his own 10. Plays it back. Bomey goes out of dummy half. And he's tackled there by Rouse and Sam Shields. Centre of the field, 2 tackles gone. They play it back. Cross here for a run. Sth Grafton there with the ball. It was Kirby at dummy half that time. Now it's Cameron at dummy half. Finds Kirby. Gives it on to Dalton. He's tackled.
There's still a few puddles on the field too, down this northern end of the field.
Short pass here to McGrady, who gets half away from Doolan, but he ends up grabbing hold of him and pulls him down with an assist from Laverty. And that is the last tackle. And he's nearly stuck with the ball here because he wasn't at dummy half in time. The kick goes back for Daniel Donovan. It does an off break and goes around him. He goes back to pick it up. And he picks it up 5 out from his own line, runs up over the 10. And the defence is there. Letting it bounce there allowed the defence to get up on Donovan there, and he probably couldn't get as many metres as he would have liked. Paris at dummy half finds Saville when the ball's popped out. It's a solid run from Saville, but some solid defence knocked the ball out. So Sth Grafton have the ball 20 metres out from the Macksville line on the 0 tackle. There's a good charge there, and it's a penalty against Macksville. High tackle. So they'll get the chance here on Macksville's line for the second time. They lead 6-0 to Macksville. They take the tap here, and here's Pitkin.
Considering the conditions, it's been played at a pretty quick pace.
That's been very fast. Pitkin plays it back. Dummy half's Cameron out here to Johnson Heron, turns it inside for Antoine Quinlan Randall. He's grabbed round the waist and pulled down, plays it back here. Cameron at dummy half. They come to the left-hand side. Petch finds a runner here. Kirby finds McGrady. Oh, he bounces away and scores. He bounces away from Wes Brown, who came in off the wing to make the tackle, but he bounced and the rest of the defence overread the play, and McGrady swivels round and scores to get Sth Grafton on the scoreboard. 6 points to 4. Macksville leads Sth Grafton. They have a kick to come, Sth Grafton. 26 to go.
Well, they had
first
good
half.
field position after the...
Yeah, that's 3 sets they've had inside Macksville's 20 now.
Yeah. And the penalty didn't help Macksville either.
No.
Giving away the penalty.
The turnover there, the turnover as well. Clay Saville dropping the ball in a solid tackle. It's more probably give the defence credit more than say that Clay dropped it. It was more great defence that knocked the ball out. And Petch with the conversion attempt, he's taken it back outside the 20. I can't see exactly how many metres we are here. That's one thing about it on the other side of the field. We're a bit higher. We can see the lines better than we can here, but at least we're dry. Sam Petch about to attempt the conversion. He's probably 10 metres in from touch. We think around about 22, 23 metres out. About to move into it.
He's very tall. There's not really much of him though, is there?
No. Tall and lean.
Yeah.
Moves into it now. Looks all right off the boot.
Yes.
It's there. He's kicked it.
Even allowing for the lean on that goalpost.
Well, the lean on the goalpost probably saved him, Don. If the goalpost was straight, I think it would have hit the post. 6-all. Alangellette Oval, round 13, Group 2 Rugby League, first grade. And the second game today, as there were forfeits in the under-18s and reserve grades from Sth Grafton. They couldn't muster up enough players. Laverty kicks off. It's a big one too, down to the in goal. Taken on the full, Johnson Heron gives it on to Pitkin. And he runs it back straight and hard. It's a wall of maroon and white there to make the tackle. About 15 metres out from their own line, Sth Grafton play the ball back. It's a good run up the middle too. That's solid. From the number 8 there, is it? Torrens, yeah. Nick Torrens plays it back. He's a good run in the middle of the field here. And that might be Capine, I think. Yes, it is Capine. He plays it back. Dummy half's Cameron. Finds Kirby. Kirby gives it on here. And that is Dalton, who's tackled a metre short of halfway. Petch runs to the defensive line, holds the ball out in front, but the defence are equal to the task there. Doolan and Winterstein make the tackle. 9 metres inside Macksville's half on the last tackle. It goes back here for a kick. And Johnson Heron has to beat one to kick, and it goes up high out towards the touchline. Taken on the full by Buckley. He's beaten one and nearly beat another. Dragged and dragged and dragged. They put him in a touch. It'll be a penalty. It'll be a penalty anyway. Referee says the tackle was complete. Even though he didn't go in the touch, they still went on with the tackle, and Macksville get their first penalty of the match.
Now, I can tell you at Nambucca in reserve grade, Cops 20 defeated Nambucca 18.
Well, Nambucca needed that win too. Desperately.
And there's no score yet in first grade.
Gus Single beats the first, gets inside the 40. He's 35 metres out from the Sth Grafton line. Tackle 1. Cobain standing a bit flat-footed there, but runs straight and hard. And he's lost his legs and he's pulled down just outside the 20. Plays it back here. Highland goes out the back for Laverty. Shows it, then back on the inside is Rouse. The ball's knocked out of his hands. A double knock on here. Rouse had the ball, but one of the players there, I think it was Nick Torrens, who actually played at the ball when he was making the tackle and knocked it out of his hand, and that's another error for Macksville. These tough conditions.
Yeah, they've got to be a bit more protective with the ball, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Scrum. Sth Grafton just outside their 20. And it's Brian Quinlan Randall, runs it up and is tackled. About 26 metres out from his own line. Cameron goes here for Capine, and a big tackle there from Doolan. Sits him on his backside, 30 metres out from their own line, Sth Grafton. Here's Torrens. Gets it just outside the 40. Just back from suspension, Nick Torrens. Ball goes across here for Pitkin. And Pitkin gets to halfway. Plays it back to Toddy Cameron on halfway. The other right-hand side with Johnson Heron. Throws a flat ball out for Brian. Quinlan Randall beats one. But the defence there of Clay Saville is equal to the task, and that's the last tackle. 10 metres inside Macksville's half. It goes back for Johnson Heron to kick. And he'll kick down to Daniel Donovan, who takes it on the full. Runs straight and hard, and a good defence there. A red wall of Sth Grafton defenders make the tackle. 25 out from their own line, Sth Grafton. Here's Buckley. Steps off the right foot. Gets it just outside the 30. Tackle number 2. Laverty. Short here for Brown. And Brown is met by a wall of red. The Rebels are defending strongly here so far. And that's a... Oh. Well, there's a penalty here against Macksville, is there, or a drop ball? Timeout's being called here. I'm not sure what the call is. I think the call is a bad play of the ball, is it? And Wes Brown's been called out. Because originally he put his arm up Sth Grafton's way as if he was giving a penalty to Sth Grafton. And he's explaining to Wes Brown why. He's put on report. It might have been for lashing out with his boot, Donna, as he got up to play the ball.
Well, I think so, but again, the guy was laying the ruck. Yeah, the penalty goes to
Sth Grafton.
And I'm in shock because the West Tigers 20 are leading the Bulldogs 0.
Yeah, but Bulldogs like to give teams a start, don't they? And come back in the second half like they did down at Canberra.
They didn't.
My tips would prefer they didn't as well.
Yeah. And apparently Luai and Galvin have had a little bit of a stoush.
Oh, nice. They don't get on, I don't think.
Yeah.
There's a run from Dalton from the tap. And Sth Grafton just got it up inside Macksville's 30, about 25 metres out. Cameron gets the ball across. That's a run from Capine. Built low to the ground, but he's a solid runner, Capine. Pulled down 21 metres out, plays it back. It goes out the back here to Petch. Johnson Heron holds it up, goes short here for a good run from Antoine Quinlan Randall, but a great tackle around the legs from Romain Payaris. Brings him down about 4 metres out from the goal line. A long pass here. There's Pitkin. Pitkin shows it out in front. Some good defence in the middle of the field there from Macksville make the tackle. Just to the right-hand side of the posts. 5 metres out. It goes out the back here for Petch. They've got numbers out here if they can get it. Kirby to McGrady. He does well to take the pass. And he gets away from one McGrady. He's going towards the line. And he's pulled down on 5. About a metre out. Last tackle. Cameron across here for Petch, who dropped it. He's going to pick it up and run on and say he kicked it, but he didn't. He dropped it down his leg. And that will be a turnover. And they dodged a bullet there, Macksville, I think.
Yeah.
An error in possession, a penalty in possession. They've had to do more defence than they would have liked to, Macksville, in their own end of the field. It's a good run here. Centre of the field, Macksville with the ball. Plays it back. Doolan goes short here for White Rouse. And Rouse is tackled. 2 tackles gone. Doolan here for Laverty. Short here for Brown. Already copped one. Got some heavy treatment, in fact, there. Play it back. Finds Payaris. Payaris runs to the line and kicks. Looking for a 40-20. I don't know if it's going to go in the touch, is it? It might. It's gone into touch. That's a 40-20. That is a huge kick from Romaine Payaris. That's from probably 35 metres out. So we've got Riley Levy kicked a 40-20 on the eastern side of the field, and now Romaine Payaris kicked one on the western side of the field. So two 40-20s for Macksville in this game so far. And they scored at the last one.
Well, they're in a good position to do it again.
So Doolan about to take the tap. Goes to the left-hand side with single. Red wall of defence there brings him down 5 metres out from the goal line. Plays it back to Doolan. Finds Payaris, had to stop to catch the ball. Then he shows it and gives it on the inside to Cobain. Steps out of a tackle, does Billy Cobain. And then he's pulled down. That's 6 metres out. He's pushed as he got up to play the ball. Payaris runs to the line, finds Lavity. Lavity puts a little kick in. Flying through is Rouse. Does he get it down? Yes, he does. Wyatt Rouse gets a double. Referee's just checking with the touch judges, but he's about to point to the spot, and he does. And a nice little kick from Riley Lavity. 2 try assists today for Riley so far. He's set up both Maxwell's first tries.
But again, they haven't made it easy for Riley.
No, no, they haven't.
No.
But he kicked the last one, so
Yeah.
10 points to 6.
Yeah.
Maxwell the kick to come. Over Sth Grafton, and we've got 17 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the first half. And the 40-20s have done the job for Maxwell so far, yeah.
And I can't say they've had the breeze behind them, because they're at the moment there's breeze high up.
Yeah, the clouds moving
Clouds
fast.
are moving, but the trees on the opposite side of the field, nothing much is happening.
So we might, if those clouds don't stay there, Donna, we'll have the misfortune of having the sun directly in our eyes later in the second half.
I don't think we've got too much to worry
I
about.
think we're pretty safe with the clouds there.
Yeah. Okay, it's in a bit further from touch this time.
Yeah, he's probably 15 metres in from touch.
Yeah.
As opposed to about 8 that he was last time. We're about to move into it now. He's taken it back probably 24 metres. Went directly behind him. Kobe Toomey was warming up on the sideline there. He might get a run shortly. Moves into it now. Romain,
no.
He's pushed it to the left. It's come back a little bit, but not enough, and he's missed it. So it's Macksville 10, Sth Grafton 6. So we might see Kobe Toomey for his first run in first grade very shortly. In the number 16 jersey.
Okay, who's he going to replace?
I don't know yet. Maybe Frank.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see. So we go to halfway here with a kick-off from Petch. And there's the kick down to the corner. Taken here. And that's Saville, who runs it up straight and hard and gets hit in a solid tackle too. He plays it back, gives it to Doolan. There's Cobain, steps, but some good defence there, brings him down.
It's a skinny 10 metres.
Short pass here. Winterstein back in behind the markers, and he's getting away from a couple and nearly steps out of another, but he loses his footing. About 12 short of the halfway. Quick play of the ball for Doolan. Lavity's going to go for another 40-20 here. Gets it over the head of Bohemi. Oh, it's running too big. That's going to go dead. That is going to go dead, Donna. On a wet ground like that, that ball is just running on and running on. And Kobe Toomey comes on the field for his first stint in first grade. Good spell from Frank Winterstein. He comes off and sits on the bench. And here's the tap here from Beamy. That's 1. Plays the ball back on the 0 tackle, in fact, because his Torrens of a straight and hard run. Some good defence in there. Brings him down and bends him back in the tackle. That'll be the first there. Highland was in there with Cobain. A good run out dummy half from Cameron. He's pulled down 3 short of the halfway. They're up for the task today, Sth Grafton. No doubt about that. They're looking a lot more impressive than they did last week. Here's Torrens again with a good run. Long stride on Torrens.
Well, they've got a full squad and they've got reserves on the bench as well.
And they haven't got players who just played a full game reserve grade backing up like they did last week.
Yeah. What was it, 3 or 4?
Oh, I think they ended up being $5 and 1 on the bench. Pass goes back here. Johnson Heron. They on the right-hand side. Antoine Quinlan Randall to Brian Quinlan Randall. And he gives it out there to Fells. And he's in the touch. Yeah, in the touch. So we scrum with Macksville loose and feed here. Can't flirt with the sideline in these conditions.
Okay, my bet is Billy Cobain's going to score a try this week, today.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Who'd you pick last week and they got up?
That was...
Nambucca. Khan Jarrett.
No.
Here's Kobe Toomey with his first hit up in first grade. He's thrown to ground.
Works with short track.
No, I can't remember. You got me. Oh, yeah, Brady Simon. Yeah. You got him 2 weeks in a row. You predicted it. I think you got a double last week, actually.
He did.
Doolan, Laverty cuts out one, finds Brown down the touchline, in and away, looks for support, goes himself, steps one, they all come at him and they push him in the touch. Tackle wasn't quite complete and Brown got a bit too close to the touchline there. And you can't do that in these slippery conditions, but we're seeing it. What did the old Johnny Gibbs used to say? You can't treat the touchline like a precipice. Don't go near it.
That must have been the cleverest thing he ever said.
It probably was. And they play the ball back here, Sth Grafton. There they go. Antoine Quinlan-Randall makes a good charge up. He looks like he's going to be a handy footballer in a few years' time, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Antoine Quinlan-Randall. Pitkin, straight and hard, but some good defence there. Maroon and white all day. Plays it back. Now this is Torrens again. Uses a fend, tries to beat one, can't get away there. It's a good tackle, and the ball spilled out, but the referee's penalised him. Saville made a strong tackle there. I don't see anything wrong with the tackle. The ball spilled out. There wasn't a strip.
I think it was, that over the horizontal thing.
Did it go over the horizontal?
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay. 4-3 the penalty count here. Matt Hyland's been called out by the referee. No Brad Southland today. So penalty to Sth Grafton, 10 short of the halfway. Give them a piggyback out of their own end. After Wes Brown went in the touch and gave him possession. Johnson Heron finds touch right on the halfway. Got a couple of kids over there where there's no crowd. We normally sit on it, just collecting the balls. That's good. And they take the tap here. And a solid charge there in the middle of the field. That looks like it is Dalton, is it? No, it's Antoine Quinlan-Randall. He dropped it. He did, yeah. He dropped it in the play. The boys, he got to play it. So both teams making little errors. Costing themselves field position and possession. And you expect a few to go there.
But it's getting a bit scrappy now.
Yeah, I think they're getting a bit of fatigue starting to set in this first half. We're at 11 minutes to the break.
And the conditions are tough.
Oh, they're terrible conditions, really. It's a good run from Saville. Some good defence too. Brought him down. About 1.5 meters short of the halfway. Cross now, Laverty. Shows it and goes himself. Beat the first. Can't beat any more. To equal in there, they're short on this right-hand side, but the play of the ball's so slow that they've numbered up. Now here's Toomey. Caught the ball on the advantage line, ducks his head under one and gets inside the 40. Good run, Kobe Toomey. Plays it back here to Doolan. Finds Highland, goes out the back, Payaris. Payaris has still got the hand free, gets it back to Single. And Single takes a run about another 7 metres. He's pulled down just inside, probably 25 metres out. Payaris, cross here for Cobain, straightens and beats one. And that's the last tackle. Just inside the 20 on 5. It goes back here for Payaris, runs to the line, puts a little kick in. They're all coming through. It's knocked backwards by Sth Grafton and they've dived on it through Fells. And they've got the ball about 7 metres out from their own line. It goes to Petch. Tackle number 2 sees him just outside the 10. We've got Reese Berry with the interchange card to come on here for Sth Grafton in a moment. Dummy here from Brian Quinlan-Randall out of dummy half and beats the first. Can't get away from any more. Good strong tackle there from Matt Hyland. Pass across here, Torrens. Runs it hard, Torrens, and his good defence on him there. Brings him down. Toomey and Sam Shields make the tackle.
That'd hurt.
It would have done. Cross across here for McGrady. Holds it up here. Finds Dolman. It goes to Baimi, but it goes behind him. He gets a hand on it. It goes in the touch. So another unforced error here. Both teams are guilty of that in this game under the conditions.
They are playing close to the sidelines, though.
They have been, yeah.
Flirting with danger.
There's Jack Pitkin who's come off
to
that rest
well
belly. He's been impressive. His first stint's been really strong.
Yeah.
That's their second interchange they've made now. Here's a run here from Cobain. Beats the first. Billy Cobain runs forward. The defenders on him. They try to join in to push him back. Referee hasn't called held. He does now. Plays it back 26 metres out. Goes out the back. Payaris finds a runner in single.
See, and I believe that leads to half the problems, is the referee doesn't call held quickly enough.
Yeah, then something happens. Yeah. Doolan finds Payaris, shows it, goes himself, then finds Lavity, turns it on the inside for Sam Shields against the grain, beats one. Some solid defence on him. It was Berry who's just on the field. The brightest red jersey out there. Him and Tyrese Brown. Payaris, Lavity, turns it inside for Donovan. Donovan bumps his way towards the line and is pulled down just about a metre out, if that. And that's the last tackle. Dummy half, Doolan. Long pass, Payaris, a kick in, a grubber kick, coming through, it's Saville, but I think that's been knocked dead by Sth Grafton. We'll wait for the referee to see what it is.
No, Macksville are pretty confident.
Checking with the touch judge, and it's a try to Clay Saville. Water sprayed everywhere, you couldn't see anything, but they've got the try, Macksville. Macksville 14 kick to come, Sth Grafton 6. Nice little kick from Romain there, one of the little sort of ones that Nathan Cleary kicks, that one that goes in the curve along the ground, doesn't it?
And it was in between the two defenders. Neither of them could do anything about it. So, no, that was clever.
Well, we're talking about Romain too. If anybody's got any part-time work for Romain in the rest of his time here, reach out to the club. He's looking for a bit of work. Some of his work he's got has fallen through, so...
What does he do?
He'll do it labouring or something later. He'll just do, yeah. So he's sort of work like that. Get in contact with the club. He's here till Macksville's season's done, and is interested in coming back next season too.
Oh, good.
I've had a chat to him, so if we can sort everything out, we can possibly get him back. Though he has had a bit of interest elsewhere as well.
Has he? Group 2?
One from Group 2 and one from Queensland.
Ooh.
So conversion attempt here from Romain Payaris, 21 metres out. Moves into it, looks all right off the boot. The flag's got before the ball even goes between the posts. The touches knew it was going through. So Romain's kick 2 from 3.
So the lousy weather we've had the last 2 months, Queensland would look very attractive.
It probably would, but then again, you get many cyclones up there this time of year still, don't you? 16 points to 6, Macksville over Sth Grafton. 16 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Sorry, 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half. As Anthony Thompson gets up. Oh, it's Anthony Thompson in 14. Yep, you can cross Josh out. He's not playing. I missed that one. Here's Kobe Toomey from the kick return from the kickoff. A good run. He beats the first. Hasn't looked out of place so far in the first grade jersey. Doolan out of dummy half. Scampers. Gets a few metres. Bumps away from one. Still going. They're getting the ground 15 short of the halfway. Plays it back here. Lavity. Short here. For Cobain up the middle. About 6 short of the halfway. Slow play of the ball there. Doolan goes to Lavity, who kicks back across his body. It's a good kick too. It might find touch. It won't find touch. No, it wouldn't have been a 40-20 anyway. It was from halfway the kick. Long pass, a very long pass from Fells to Petch. And in the middle of the field, and the ball's popped out, has it? No, it hasn't. No, he held on to it. I thought the ball might have popped out there for a second, but no, he's held on to it. Petch, he plays it back. Now, Rahimi comes on and has a good run up the middle there, the winger. Try Bomey. Now McGrady has a hit up, gets away from one, swivels in the tackle, 10 short of the halfway, he's pulled down by Shields.
He's
and
quite
Brown.
elusive too, isn't he?
Nick McGrady, yeah, he is. Very elusive. Barry runs it up straight and hard, gets hit for some solid defence from Kobe Toomey. Underneath was Sam Shields, plays it back 5 metres inside Macksville's half. Here's Torrens throws a dummy, but they're equal to the task there to make the tackle this Macksville, and that's 5 gone. 10 metres inside Macksville's half. Cameron, he's laying down here. It's not the NRL. He's got to get up and play the ball. Pass goes back here for Petch to kick with plenty of time on it. It's an end and over end kick. Oh, it's beaten to nil there. And he has to go back and pick it up. Dummies here to Brown, runs himself back up the middle of the field and grabbed by Todd Cameron by the jersey and thrown on the ground. 10 metres out. Timeout being called here. It's back upfield here with Nick Torrens, who's getting checked by a trainer. He's got up holding the back of his head before he played the ball. He played the ball and then went back down his haunches. Back on the 40-metre line. 16-6, Macksville over Sth Grafton. 4 minutes 22 remaining in the first half.
And that wind has sprung back up again.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting chilly, Donna.
That's the second time.
I know.
You know what happens the third time?
I get kicked off, do I?
No, I move in.
If you can clean a room, you can move in. You can't see the carpet in her room. So you never had teenage girls, did you? Well, that's how it is. Everything's on the floor. I've had 2 teenage girls, and they're both the same. Here's Thompson with his first hit up after coming onto the field.
My mum had 3, and she got sick and tired of telling me to pick stuff up. So I got home one day from school, and all my stuff was in the middle of the backyard.
Oh, well, there you go. You didn't do it again then, did you?
Nope.
Oh, Payaras, the pass went behind him. He swiveled and caught it. He got it away to Saville, who's tackled. Plays it back about 14 short of the halfway. Payaras for Thompson, who's playing in the middle today. Anthony Thompson, who did play up at Northern United, up in the Northern Rivers Rugby League. Last tackle back for Laverty to kick. It's a high, wobbly one. Petch is underneath it. Takes it well. 10 out from his own line. And runs it up towards the defence, and a good chase from Macksville to bring him down. 20 metres out from his own line.
And Sth Grafton is slow getting back on side too.
Yeah, fatigue starting to set in. Close to half-time here. We've only got 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. And the tackle there on Fells pushed him back in the tackle. And Brian Quinlan Randall, the scamper, with a good tackle around the legs there from Gus Single. Finished off over the top there from Clay Saville. They go to the right-hand side here with some quick play. It's a good solid run there as well. Can't quite see who that player was. It might have been Nick Torrens. It was. He plays it back. He pushed the marker though and stepped off the mark. There's Antoine Quinlan Randall towards the halfway. Held up in the tackle there. Doolan and Highland. And Torrens come in and assisted him. I think he nearly could have been penalised there for pushing the Macksville defender. The last tackle. McGrady puts a kick in off the outside edge of the boot. Bahimi's got it. He kicks again. They're flying through. It's going to be another toe through. Daniil will get there, will he? No, he won't. It'll be a try to Sth Grafton. To Nick McGrady. He's got a double. Nothing sort of kick sort of thing there, but just they just couldn't defend it, Macksville there. The grubber kick. Wet conditions. And 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first half. It's Macksville 16, Sth Grafton 10, and they have a kick to come, Sth Grafton.
Yeah, but they were 2 good kicks, though.
Yeah, the first kick was short, but it was meant to go straight to the winger, which it did. Then the next kick was probably the kick after that, the grubber kick. There's probably 4 kicks in that. 1, 2, 3, and a grubber. 4, yeah. And a nice little bounce sat up there for Nick McGrady to grab it and score. I think it might have been Kirby that might have put one of the kicks, the grubber kicks through. Sam Petch has got the conversion attempt.
Yeah, and around about the same spot.
Yeah, similar spot, yeah. So you could nearly back him in again. If he used that goalpost lean to his advantage again. But just... So he's about to move into it now. Plenty of time over it. Takes a step back, a step forward. Now moves into it. Looks pretty good off the boot. It's straight between the posts. 16-12. Macksville over Sth Grafton. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Still got a couple of fresh reserves on the bench here, Macksville, with Sam Miles and Luke Shields. Yet to see any action. Nobody's about to kick off. And he kicks it down nearly to the goal line there. Johnson Heron takes it, gives it on here to Jack Torrens, who runs like a freight train and goes straight through. He's over the 40. Ankle tap, they're still going. Throws a wild pass over the top, and it's dived on and knocked out. Then picked up. It should be play on here with Macksville. Wes Brown's got it. Was White Rouse had it, and it was knocked out, but it went backwards. And Wes Brown got back there in time to pick it up. And here goes Anthony Thompson. He's tackled there. That'll be tackle number 2. 5 short of the halfway. It was a great run from the kickoff from Torrens, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Straight through. Reminded me a bit of Daniil Donovan there a few weeks ago where he did the similar thing from the kickoff. He got over halfway though. Highland plays it 5 metres inside the half here. A little kick from Payaras. He must have looked at the clock. It's gone back to the goal line. Petch will pick it up. Looks up, sees a couple of Macksville defenders there, and he takes a dive. And he'll play it 5 out from his own line. I don't know if that was the right play, but here goes the bell for half-time. And Brian Quinlan Randall's driven sideways, and that will be half time with Macksville 16, Sth Grafton 12, with 2 tries to Wyatt Rouse, 1 to Clay Saville, and 2 goals to Romain Payaris. And for Sth Grafton, 2 tries to Nick McGrady and 2 conversions to Samuel Petch.
And I'll just mention the
Welcome back here to Alan Gillette Oval. The second half about to get underway in first grade. It's Macksville 16 leading Sth Grafton 12. And I just stuck my head in the sheds there at half time, Donna.
Yes.
And they're just back to basics. That's the first half's over and done with now. Just get on and go back to basics. Kick chase.
I will just say though, it's dropped about 5 degrees in the last 20 minutes. It's quite cold. The breeze has picked up a little bit, but not very much, not like it was before. But yeah, it's cold. Do you know what? We should get Frank Winterstein on the mic. You're sitting there doing nothing.
He's getting ready to go back out again.
Somebody's got Denker rub or something on.
It's probably in that spray bottle you just sprayed there.
I like that smell, don't you? You like that smell?
Yeah, I don't mind it, yeah.
I do.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can tell he's done the hard work anyway. Billy Cobain and Frank Winterstein's jerseys are quite dirty.
Yeah.
And there's the kick-off for the second half.
And so is number 12, Gus Single. His is very dirty as well.
And Reese Berry gets hit with some solid defence. He runs it up straight and hard, the big fella. Good run from him. Here's another run here. Oh, some good defence here. Drives him back in the tackle. I can't quite make out who has the ball there. Is that Tyrese Brown? It is Tyrese Brown. What a solid tackle on him. They're muscling up here in defence. Oh, Torrens, I think, has pulled up lane there. Trainer's been called straight out. He's going to play the ball, but he's done something as he took off there. And they come out to this side here. That's a good run there from Antoine Quinlan Randall, who's tackled around the legs and over the top, and he's pulled down about 12 short of the halfway. Pass across here for Petch, who runs to the line, but some defence there from Macksville's equal to the task, and he's pulled down 10 short of the halfway. First set of 6 in the second half. Petch is very slow to get up. It's back here for McGrady to kick. He kicks down the centre of the field. Brown will let it bounce, and it bounces away from him. Then he has to go back and pick it up. Being slippery, he makes sure he's got hold of it before he picks it up, and he runs up, and Todd Cameron leads the chase and makes the tackle. About 30 metres out from their own line here. Not a bad place to start your set. Lafferty's at dummy half. Goes short here for Buckley. And Buckley makes a strong charge up. 14 short of the halfway. Plays it back power up to dummy half. Gets on a Gus Single. Runs it straight and hard. He got hit solidly there by Pitkin. Plays it back to Doolan. Short here for Matty Hyland. Gets to the halfway and just over it. Played a metre inside Sth Grafton's half. Doolan, they go to the right-hand side with Laverty. Goes short here for Sam Shields with a bit of footwork before the line. He's dragging defenders with him. And he's got it about 35 metres out on the last tackle. They go the short side play with Laverty. Laverty runs to the line, holds it up, gives it here to... Is that Rouse? Rouse gives it out to Brown, and it goes in the touch. Went behind Brown. How much Brown could have done then? So in the touch there on the last tackle. You got to the last tackle, so it's nearly a completion, isn't it? Pretty much a completion, so...
They made good ground, though.
Yeah, it's a good set. Yeah, they got from the kick return was to the 30, and they've got right down to the inside the opposing 20. So that's good metres, and that was just mentioned at half time, making good metres up the middle. It's got to take advantage of that.
And I wasn't even in the dressing shed.
No, you weren't. Pitkin is tackled centre of the park. That's the first tackle. Solid run here from Brown. Brown is pulled down just inside, probably 25 metres out from his own line. Here's Berry. Some solid defence on him here. That's some really solid tackling there in the middle of the park. There's Sam Shields and Kobe Toomey. Now Petch tries to get in behind the markers, and he's throwing the ground 6 metres short of the halfway. Plays it back to Cameron, who'll run out of dummy half and kick from inside his own half. So there's no problem. It'll find touch. No, yeah, it'll find touch just short of the goal line, but it's not a 40-20 because he was up in here halfway. So Macksville will have the ball here, 10 out from their own line. Not bad though from Sth Grafton really, because last kick on the last tackle, Macksville got to the 30 on tackle 1. Now they've got to play it on their own 10.
Yep, and Daniel Donovan is going to play the ball.
And Laverty gives it on short here. And that's a hit up there. I can't quite see who that is. I think it's Hyland. It is Hyland. He plays it back. It goes one off the ruck here to Thompson. Bends the line there. There's Thompson. He gets it outside the 30, 15 short of the halfway. Doolan finds Payaris. On now to Saville, who puts it down. But it's a penalty for offside. Referee must have called him offside. They were up quick on Saville too. They have obviously done their homework on Clay Saville, and they're trying to get up on him very quickly. That's Macksville's second penalty, Donna. Is that right? Second penalty of the match?
Their second one, yes.
So they take the tap here. 8 metres inside Sth Grafton's half, and Gus Single runs it up. He's tackled 32 metres out, plays it back here to Doolan. Doolan on the Payaris, gives it short for Thompson. Thompson rucks his way forward in the middle of the park, gets up and plays the ball. There's no marker, so Doolan runs out of dummy half, finds Highland to Laverty. Laverty out the back here to Donovan. Donovan steps off the right foot, but he's going to get called for an obstruction. He didn't run behind him, and I don't think he ran into any defender. If Daniel had stayed on the running to the right, it would have definitely been an obstruction. I don't know if there was actually an obstruction, Donna. 5-2 the penalty count in favour of Sth Grafton.
Well, it didn't look like anyone was impeded.
No. He didn't run behind.
No.
The player might have ran in front before he caught the ball. But in any case, Sth Grafton had the ball 10 short of the halfway. Very slow to get to his feet here is Dalton. Plays it back. Now it's Berry. They're up quick on him through Doolan, but he makes no impact. But Highland and Toomey do. And Berry's on his back, and he plays it back 3 short of the halfway. Short here for Pitkin. He runs it up. He's probably going to play a bit more minutes today with Torrens going off with a leg injury. 5 metres inside Macksville's half. Cameron goes here for Johnson Heron. He loses the ball. Picked up here by Saville. Saville's away. Got support. Throws a silly pass over the top, but it's picked up here by Buckley. And it's play on because Payaris pulled his hands out of the way and never touched it. Plays it back here, Payaris. That'll be the zero tackle you would think. Now Single was tackled high. Referee says it was around the shoulders, obviously. Plays it back here to Doolan. Goes to the right-hand side here. Payaris on for Laverty. Short here for Sam Shields. And Sam Shields will bring it round and score under the posts. Macksville 20. Sth Grafton 12. Macksville with a kick to come from right in front. An error there from Sth Grafton that gave Macksville possession inside the...
Yeah, but then I thought Macksville had done the wrong thing over this side.
Yeah, Saville probably didn't need to throw the pass, did he? He could have held on to it.
Yeah.
In the end, Payaris did really well to pull his hands out of the way and let it go between his legs. And Chris Buckley on the fly picked it up off the ground like that in slippery conditions. And then 2 plays later, they've scored under the posts through Sam Shields. They sort of never recovered from that, Sth Grafton, from being on the attack to that. And it looks like Billy Cobain's coming back on.
Yeah, Kobe Toomey's coming off.
And so is Frank Winterstein as well. So the Kobe Toomey and Anthony Thompson, who had good stints, both coming off the field. And Frank Winterstein and Billy Cobain on. Payaris from right in front.
So
Referee's talking to him. I don't know what the referee's saying to him here. Maybe he's telling him to hurry up. Conversion is successful. Macksville 22 leads Sth Grafton 12. 32 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Payaris comes back towards halfway, and Sth Grafton moving a little bit slower than they were in the first half, Donna.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. There's just something in this second half. I don't think the half-time helped them.
No, probably not. They're a gutsy side, though, aren't they? Even last week, then Bucker threw the ball around a lot and passes stuck, and they put a lot of points on them. But they never gave up, and they managed to score the last points of the match. So you never.
Yeah, well, they didn't. Give in all that way.
No,
we were really complimentary.
The amount of players that were fatigued from playing the reserve grade game. So we've had the ball fall off the tee twice here as Petch has tried to kick off. So he's having a third attempt. And it stays on the tee this time. It's a shocking kick. And I think you will find that has found touch. But there was probably 2 outside backs on this side here that were over halfway when the ball was kicked off. But it will come for a scrum here. The Sth Grafton loosened feet. It was all a bit sloppy, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I've seen that happen in the NRL as well.
In the women's game, it happens a lot.
Yeah.
It's like it's a tactic. The women's always play for that. Goes with the feet. Here's Petch, one off the scrum. Tackled by Sam Shields, who got out of the scrum quickly, and Danielle Donovan. There's going to be a penalty against Macksville. Not sure what for. Break the ball out, apparently. They take a quick tap here. Here's McGrady up the middle towards the posts. And he's tackled about a metre out. Plays it back, long pass here for Johnson Heron, who has to hold it up. He ducks under a tackle, and he's pulled down short of the line. There's Billy Cobain that did well there on the inside to wrap it up. Now, Cameron gives it out, and fallen over in the tackle there is Antoine Quinlan-Randall. About 6 metres out from the goal line, and about 1.5 metres in from touch. Brian Quinlan-Randall goes into touch. He tried to score, he tried to go down a short side, but Romain Payaris did enough to push him in the touch. And that was sort of a bit of a waste of play there, wasn't it, for Sth Grafton? They had good field position. Obviously genius if he scores, but...
Yeah. But how good was Romain?
Oh, yeah. He was at marker and just launched himself. So they take the play of the ball, I should say, and Donovan is tackled, centre of the field, goes short pass here for Rouse, who's come in to give his forwards a break. Gets
He's
it outside
made
the
good
30.
ground when he's had the ball, Rouse.
He normally does play in the forwards in reserve grade, but he's in the centres today. Winterstein with a charge, gets it over the 40-metre line. Plays it back now. Doolan goes to the right-hand side, finds Laverty, holds it up short here for Sam Shields, but he puts it down. Maybe a little bit fancy. The pass a little bit high. Sam Shields in the bicep.
And I will just say, we had the girls' game on this field, and now we're just after half-time in the men, and it is chopping up a bit.
Yeah, it's held up pretty well considering how much rain we had this morning.
Absolutely.
The scrum here, right on halfway. Sth Grafton loose and feed, and you can't keep turning over possession to your opposition and not expect bad things to happen to you. Johnson Heron on the halfway line, tackled by Single and Saville. Played 1 metre inside the Macksville half. Brian Quinlan-Randall goes short for Antoine Quinlan-Randall, who runs straight and hard. Highland and Doolan make the tackle. 7 metres inside the Macksville half. Dummy half Cameron gives it on to Pitkin, who runs forward and gets good leg drive, gets him inside the 40. 35 metres out on 3, centre of the park. Cameron's a dummy half, going to go to the left-hand side here. Finds Kirby, cut out ball here to Petch. Then on now for McGrady. Steps off the left foot, but a good tackle there from Wyatt Rouse brings him down. On the 20-metre line, 4 tackles gone. They come back to the centre part of the field here, and here's Palmer. He's held in the tackle, and that's 5. Be just inside the Macksville 20, centre part of the field. They go to the left-hand side. Kirby runs to the line, puts a little kick in, and Danielle Donovan puts it down. A little grubber kick there, and Danielle, you give him a rap for trying to play positive there and try and pick the ball up and continue on, but it just spilled out when it's wet. It's hard.
And it was still sort of bouncing as well.
Yeah, it was unlucky there.
Because it was a grubber kick along.
It was a good little kick from Kirby, to be honest. So a few errors here from Macksville in a row. That's 3 errors in a row here. He's putting pressure on themselves.
Yeah, this is going to be hard to keep them out now. They're only about 10 metres out.
Scrum feed here, 10 metres out from the goal line. Here's Antoine Quinlan-Randall, runs it towards the posts, pulled down about 6 metres out centre of the field. Plays it back now. Cameron goes to the left here, finds Palmer, pushes his way forward. Pulled down a couple of metres out from the goal line. Probably 1.5, 2 metres out. Cameron goes long, Kirby. They've got numbers here. Petch gives it on, and Bohemi in the corner. Jai Bowen will score. It's a little bit easy. Stripped them for numbers and got the try in the corner. And now it's Macksville 22, Sth Grafton 16. Sth Grafton with a kick to come.
And once again, they're not giving up, Sth Grafton.
No, but Macksville keep giving them opportunities too.
Yep.
Can't keep turning the ball over. Complete your sets. Get down the other end of the field. Kick on tackle 4 and get out of your own end. And you can't keep making errors in your own end. They made 3 errors in a row, which got Sth Grafton from about 30 metres out from their own line to the try line.
Yeah.
So Samuel Petch taking this back. He's taken it back a fair way. It's probably 27, 28 metres.
Well, that's halfway. There's the 40.
It's a 30, so about 25, maybe 26 metres.
Yeah.
Right out there touch on the western side of the field. We would have had a great view if we were on the other side where we normally sit. But we haven't got a good view here.
No, and we'd also be freezing.
Yeah, well, it's pretty cold here,
I tell you what, it's snowing somewhere, and it's snowing not very far away.
Armidale and Goodyear, Tamworth and Uralla, so
look, even the birds can't be bothered flying.
Petch hits it. It's going across the face, though. No goal. So Macksville lead by 6. Macksville 22, Sth Grafton 16, just under 26 minutes remaining here at Alan Gillette Oval. The game where Macksville really would have banked as a win, so they've got to hold on. Feel a bit more comfortable for more in front, don't they?
Well, yes.
Now it's still 14 points to 6 at Nambucca. Cost leading that game, and it's your man Brody Simon who got Nambucca's try.
Yes.
So here's a run from Pitkin from the kickoff, and he's driven back in the tackle.
And there's still no score from the Woolgoolga Sawtell game.
And they must have updated the app yet. So centre of the park here. That is Palmer who plays it back. One off the ruck. Kirby puts it down cold.
Yeah.
Wow, he had a look at the defence, I think. He just looked up as he went to catch the ball. So there's good line speed there from Macksville to put a bit of pressure on. And now Sth Grafton's turn to make an error in their own end. Well, Macksville's last try came off an error.
And they didn't complete their set up the
scoring. Oh no. I know. Scrum goes with the feed here. It goes out the back here for Donovan. Good tackle by Brian Quinlan Randall around the legs, pulls him down. He'll play it back. About 24 metres out. Doolan shows it to the left, then goes to the right with Cobain. And he gets it inside the 20. There's Billy Cobain. He'll play it back to Doolan, centre of the field here. They go to the right-hand side. Highland goes on to Winterstein, who steps off the right foot, and a good tackle brought him down. And they probably went on with the tackle a bit there. Referee calls play on. Goes out the back. Payaris goes first man. Played a single. Nearly got under the tackle, and he's pulled down about 5 metres out. And look to the right. Go to the left here. Little kick in. Payar. Saville got there, I think. I think Saville got there. The little kick from Payaris. Saville nearly got there. Saville got there. Payaris nearly got there himself, but Saville gets there and gets the try. So Macksville 26 with a kick to come. Leads Sth Grafton 16. We've got Sam Miles on his feet, ready to go on the field. He's doing a bit of a jog first to warm up. And he would need a bit of a jog to warm up today. Yeah, I think they solved it. They were going to go to the right there, and Payaris from dummy half put that little kick in behind. Just took a step out, dragged one defender out, put the little kick in behind, and Saville slid through and got his hand on it to get the try.
Polaris must have given some signal to Saville to know.
So, yeah, I'd say so. So he's got the conversion attempt here, has remained. He's taken it back about 24 metres, and he'd be maybe 10 metres in from touch. 10 or 12. And coming off his Gus Single, he's had a brilliant game so far. He's been everywhere. Some great clean-up work into some fence and some really good hit-ups. Deserves a spell.
Ruthless, Sammy, ruthless.
So, Payaris now taking plenty of time over this. About to move into it. Right foot kicker. Comes into it now. Looks okay off the boot. The flags are up. Well, there you go. The ground announcer says that Romain scored it, so we'll leave it at Clay. I thought Clay scored it, but we'll leave it there. We'll have to ask later. Well, the website will say that Romain scored it. How's those Bulldogs looking, Donna? Are they come back against the Tigers?
It's 20-8.
Oh, so they're back into it?
Yeah, second half.
Oh, this time the ball didn't fall off the tee. Oh, it did now. First, Petch went to kick off, he slipped. And then when he got his feet again, the ball fell off the tee. So there's the kick. It goes down to the corner. Donovan knocks it back into the hands of Buckley. That's like AFL style. They high-fived each other on the way past. It's like they knew to do that. It's like a set play, Donna.
Yeah.
Now Billy Cobain will play the ball back just inside his own 20. And And here's Sammy Miles with his first hit up. Just getting on the field. And he's about 4 metres outside the 20. Doolan gives it on here for Winterstein. Winterstein with some good footwork towards the line. And he's about 17 short of the halfway. Plays it back. Laverty will run to the 40 and kick. It's a good kick too. Petcher's flying across. He'll let it bounce and go. See, they get a pensioner's bounce when they kick to them. They kick to us, it goes everywhere. That's the bounce you hope for when you're a fullback and you let it bounce in. It just sits up for you. Oh, they've put it down here, Sth Grafton. They've had a look, and it's the winger Fells. Pass was a little bit high around the shoulder area, but he wasn't looking at the ball, Donna. He was looking at the defence.
Yeah, well, if I had, who is there? Sam Miles, Billy Cobain, Frank Winterstein heading at me. I'm not sure I would be looking either. Oh, look, it's raining again.
I reckon if Sam Miles was there, you'd be looking at him.
Yep.
He seems to be able to come out of the line pretty hard and pretty quick. Scrum goes with the feed. Payaris runs to the line. Goes out about to Neil Donovan. Goes it down to Neil. Then he lost his footing. Oh, he lost his footing. And he's grabbed there by McGrady. Is it? No, it's not McGrady. They're going to short side play with Saville. Saville's gone from dummy half himself. And he might be there, is he? No, he's lost it. He's lost it. He's disputing it. But the referee and touch judge said the ball's come out. And it must have been just short of the goal line. But I wonder if Daniel Donovan had a pass to Buckley earlier, whether Buckley would have scooted away and scored in the corner. In any case, the weather's getting worse, so expect more errors in this last 20 minutes of play, because it's pouring at the moment. Oh, wow. So we've had a send-off at Nambucca. Tyrone Roberts-Davis has been sent off. Cost leading 14-6. There you go. Send-off at Nambucca. Tyrone Roberts-Davis. Not the first time this year he's been sent off, in fact. There's a good run here from Palmer. A dummy half gets the ball away. This is, I think that's Brown, isn't it? Is that Brown? I think it is Brown. Good solid run from him. Good tackle from Sam Miles as well. Plays it back, a dummy half run here from Cameron, who puts a kick in. It's skidding towards touch. It's going to pull up though. About 12 out from the goal line, picked up by Chris Buckley, who'll run back in centre field. And steps and beats one because they went for a shoulder charge, did Brian Quinlan Randall, and Buckley just stepped him. Here's Saville, straight and hard. A good tackle on him by Todd Cameron. Over the top was Antoine Quinlan Randall. Dummy half is Doolan, goes short here for Winterstein. Winterstein swivels, gets himself nearly to the 40. Slow in the ruck there, Sth Grafton. That gets up and plays the ball now. Here's Brown, comes in off his wing for a run, but a good tackle on him too. Todd Cameron from one side. Has to get up and play the ball. He does now. Doolan goes out of dummy half, goes himself, ducks under a tackle. He's through Doolan, then he lost his footy. Gets a pass away, kicked here by Laverty because he was about to drop it, I think. It's going to go in the end goal. It's going to stay in the end goal. Fells has got it. Laverty's up there, got him, and he'll tackle him in goal. It'll be a goal line dropout from one end of the field to the other. Don't worry about the rain, Donna. Let's just throw it around and kick.
They're doing better with it being raining.
It seems to be.
Yeah.
So another dropout here for Sth Grafton. They're second of the game. Was won the first half as well. Under these conditions, I don't think they'll go short, Donna. I think they'll try and go long. Might go for touch. Yes, he's going to go for touch, but Sam Shields will strap it with his foot, then pick it up. And he runs up towards the 20, pushes away from one to Sam Shields, then comes back towards the centre of the field, bumps away from a high tackle, but he hangs on there, does the defender there. That was Pitkin. So the rain gets heavier. It's coming in diagonally. Highland. Payaris goes short here for Sam Miles. Steps and beats one and is tackled. We'll play it about 8 metres out from the goal line. Doolan, Payaris runs to the line, puts another kick in, knocked down, dived on, 6 more tackles. He has it back as he's tackled. About 5 metres out from the goal line. Doolan shows it to the right, gives it on here for Miles. Miles runs to the line, swivels his body towards the goal line, and the lights are on. He plays it about a metre out. Doolan from dummy half, ducks under, but he's grabbed and pulled back. Pulled down a metre out right in front of the posts. They're lined up to the right-hand side here. Long pass here. Highland on for Laverty, shows it, cuts it over the top to Brown, and Brown puts it down behind him in a touch. Wasn't as crisp as you would have liked the passing there, was it really?
No.
Brown
I think they would have done better.
Well, probably would. Yeah. We'll probably go through the hands maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but hindsight.
Yeah. Hindsight wins every time.
Yeah.
or makes the right play. It's Brian Quinlan Miranda.
This rain is making it really difficult for the players too. And let's see, there's another lost ball.
Yeah, he's dropped it in the play of the ball. He's not happy with the call, but as he got up the play, it just spilled out.
Yeah.
And that's another error from Sth Grafton. They have put a lot of pressure on themselves in the last 10 minutes, haven't they?
They have.
And probably lucky in a way that Macksville's execution hasn't been that great. They probably should have scored another try. 28-16, they lead the Sea Eagles at home against the Rebels.
16 minutes to go.
Scrum goes with the feed. Here's Payaris, had to stop and catch it. Now Saville, who skips back in the centre of the field. He's still going. Saville dragging players with him. He'll play it about 10 metres out. Doolan gives it across here for Cobain, who steps off the right foot and is tackled 4 metres out from the goal line, plays it back here. They go to the right-hand side here with short pass here. That's a better play. Short pass from Laverty to Shields, and he's pulled down a metre out. Doolan, Laverty runs to the line, finds Payaris, turns it on the inside here for Miles. Miles tries to step. There's some good defence there from Sth Grafton, but he gets a late offload here for Doolan. Doolan scampers through. Doolan will get there. Did he? Referees look, checking. I think he got there. It wasn't a double movement because he was asleep. And he points to the spot. Doolan gets the try. And put it down to that late offload by Sam Miles to scamper the defence. And Doolan just accelerated. Some of the Sth Grafton boys are a bit tired, I think, too. They were standing flat-footed, thought the tackle was complete. But it wasn't. Macksville 32 of a kick to come. Sth Grafton 16 when we have 15 minutes to go. Here's Horse. They quiver. They quiver when Horse comes onto the field. You just see that in the Cox Advocate. They'll be quivering the Sth Grafton boys. The Horse is about to run out there. Had the cleanest jersey of the day, but it won't be
I don't think
longer.
it'll last long.
No, I don't think so. So Payaris just to the left-hand side of the post to convert the Doolan try. Moves into it now and pilots it between the posts. So it's Macksville 34, Sth Grafton 16 with 14 minutes and 22 seconds to go.
Are you feeling a bit more comfortable now?
Yeah, I am. I am now. Another 3 tries will be even better. In these conditions, you can't hope for too much, can you?
No. Actually, it was so heavy there, it was a bit hard to see, the players. It was like looking through a fog.
It's hard to work out which one Doolan is, only his stature, because his back of his jersey is so dirty.
Yeah.
So there's the kick-off here. It'll go out on the full. It'll be a penalty on halfway. Penalty on halfway to Macksville. So not going Sth Grafton's way there. Sometimes you wonder whether you bother even trying that. Just kick it deep. So Payaris will kick for touch on the far side of the field, which is normally the near side of the field for us, but today it's not. It's the western side of the field, and that ball stopped in a big puddle over there too. The ball boy will have to go and get it. Ball girl actually over that side of the field.
Well, so you can see that.
Takes a tap here, does he? No, he says go back, you're not on the mark. This is White Rouse took the tap. So Doolan will take the tap now and he'll give it to Sam Shields. And Sam Shields runs it up towards the 20. He swivels his body around. And Luke Shields is on the field. Billy Cobain came off. So here goes out dummy half Doolan. Now he finds Luke Shields up the middle of the field. And Big Horse gets himself inside the 20. About 17 metres out from the goal line. Left-hand side of the posts. Pass across here for Highland. At the back here for Laverty, runs to the line, puts a little kick in. They're all going through, and Jai Bowen will knock it dead, and it'll be another goal line dropout. Third of the match here.
We go for weeks and weeks without any dropouts at all.
Yeah,
and now we've got three in one game.
3 in one game. 3 for one team in one game.
Yeah.
Sit down again. You can see better. Hey, these trainers didn't stand in the way, Donna. Drop out, goes along the ground. If it goes 40 metres along the ground now, Daniel Donovan traps it with his foot and gives it on here for Luke Shields. And Luke Shields, big runs straight and hard and gets hit in some solid defence there from the red and white Rebels. Goes to the left-hand side here with Sam Miles, runs to the line, swivels. He's got 2 defenders on him that bring him to the ground. He's about 18 metres out, plays it back for Doolan. Goes to the right-hand side, Payaris shows it twice, then dummies, then goes short here for Winterstein. And Winterstein's pulled down centre of the field, about 10 metres out from the goal line, plays it back. Doolan for Laverty. Laverty runs to the line, short here for Sam Shields, but a good defence, read that one that time. And he's pulled down about 3 metres out from the goal line, right-hand side of the posts. Doolan passes to Highland, gives it on here for Horse. Horse will score! Oh, Luke Shields, that's why they quiver. Luke Shields with a little right foot step before the defensive line. And he scores the try to make it Macksville 38 with a kick to come, Sth Grafton 16.
He's got a few supporters here.
Oh, he's a crowd favourite. He's Luke Shields, big horse. He's caught that ball and sort of stepped off the right, like a little step off the right foot, like a shimmy. The defence quivered and he scored.
Well, I would like to see him running towards me. He's a big unit.
No. You shake his hand, your whole hand disappears. That's how big his hands are. Good fella, Luke Shields, big horse. Probably only his second touch of the ball too.
Yeah.
Brought the crowd to life. The small crowd here under the conditions. It's probably not a bad crowd considering how bad the weather was earlier.
Well, down at the members' bar, that veranda's pretty
There's still
full.
about 40 or 50 on there in the veranda.
And there's some people out here in the open.
So Payaris moves into it now and just sneaks it inside the left-hand upright for the goal. And it's Macksville 40.
Well, he's converted 6 from 7.
Yeah, he's done well, Romain, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's had a good game. The conditions probably don't suit his style of play, but he's been solid. And Riley Laverty's kicking game's been outstanding today. Absolutely outstanding.
And I just want to pay a compliment to that young touch judge on the other side. He's only a kid.
Yeah, he's done well, hasn't he?
Yeah. Keeping up with play, doing all the right things. He's done very well.
So the kickoff goes deep to the goal line, taken here by Laverty. Looking for Winterstein, finds Winterstein. Winterstein runs to the line, a bit of footwork, and then the defence is equal to the task there. Pulls him down 20 out from his own line, plays it back for Doolan. Doolan goes for Horse, and big Luke Shields runs again. This time he's not going to run through and score. He's pulled down just outside the 30. Plays it back, gives it on now to Sam Miles. A bit of footwork before the line as well. Some solid defence here, but he gets an offload late here to Doolan. Doolan runs, finds Laverty. Laverty's going to kick over the top. Coming through is Luke Shields, but the bounce sits up nice for Jai Bomey. But it's going to be a penalty for being taken out after he kicked.
I love you, Gracie.
Doolan taken out after he kicked, and a penalty to Macksville. About probably 6 or 7 metres inside Sth Grafton's half, and Laverty will kick for touch on the western side of the field, and he finds touch probably 33 metres out.
Yeah.
Plays it back, and here's Rouse, straight and hard. Good run from him, gets him inside the 30. Plays it about 24 metres out. Quick play of the ball. Doolan gives it on here for Laverty. Laverty shows it twice, goes himself, steps, looks for an offload out the back. Finds Highland. Highland now for Shields. Shields runs back towards the middle of the field. There's Sam Shields, swivels, gets out of a tackle. Still going, Sam Shields. He got there, Sam Shields. Oh, what a try.
He had to do that nearly all by himself too.
He swiveled and pirouetted and stepped and jived and... What else did he do, Donna?
Well, he scored a try.
He did score a try.
Yeah.
He planted the ball over the white line. The white lines, mind you, are very hard to see today after all that rain this morning. But the try is there, and it's Macksville 44, Sth Grafton 16, with a kick to come from just to the right-hand side of the post. Only millimetres to the right-hand side of the posts. And Sth Grafton have just run out of puff, I think, Donna. Just run out of puff.
Well,
They've had a tough few weeks, haven't they?
Yeah,
So.
they have.
Well, you know what? Up the road here, you never count a team down, do you? Now, Bucker's 16, leading Coffs Harbour 14 now.
With a player short.
Tyrone Roberts-Davis sent off in the 25th minute. Conversion attempt from Payaris is successful. So it's Macksville 46, Sth Grafton 16. So you never count a champion team down, do you?
No.
They've also had a player in the sin bin as well. At the same time that Tyrone Roberts-Davis went to the sin bin, Tyrone Roberts-Davis sent off, Jack Marquez was sin binned. And a sin bin for Liam Dunn for Coffs Harbour as well. There's a kick-off, goes nearly out on the full, taken well there by Sam Miles, because it probably wouldn't have went out in the full. But he couldn't get his foot over the touch line, and he runs it up outside the 20-metre line. He's pulled down 25 out.
I don't think today's the day to do clever things.
No, true. Luke Shields swivels in the tackle and pulled down 15 short of the halfway.
I think just play what's in front of you.
Play safe, you think?
Yeah.
Now here's Winterstein. Gets it up over the 40. 6 short of the halfway. Crawls his way 5 short of the halfway. Plays it back to Doolan. Finds Laverty, who'll kick from just inside his own half, away from Petch, who has to go back into the in goal. That's going to bounce too much. They'll sit up in the in goal. That corner is usually a little bit soft there. Wes Brown, he beat Wes Brown. He's got the pass away to Jai Boehm, and he cuts back in and he gets good metres, Boehm. He gets outside the 10. Did well in the end there. Slow play of the ball here. 6 minutes and about 5 seconds to go. As Brian Quinlan-Randall runs it up. Gets it to the 20. Plays it back here. Capine gives it on to Palmer. Palmer gets it nearly to the 30, probably 26 metres out from his own line. Plays it back. Capine goes across here for McGrady. Through a dummy. Looking for support. Can't get down. Then finds support from Capine in the middle. Runs it to the 40. Then finds a runner in Kirby, but he's tackled by Wyatt Rouse. 7 short of the halfway. Palmer. Straight and hard towards the halfway.
Now,
gets
is
over the
Palmer
halfway.
one of the ones that played 2 games
He did last week, yeah.
I thought so.
He did. Last tackle, back here for McGrady to kick. It's a left foot kick. It's a high, spiralling one. Buckley's underneath it. Oh, he took his eye off at the last minute. That was a tough one too. It was a spiralling torpedo one. It hit his jersey and
picked up a
spun.
kick on the way through as well.
He's getting assisted up here by Payaris. He's all right. That was a tough one to take, Donna.
Yeah.
And that's a tough one to take when it's dry, let alone when it's wet.
What's that?
He's getting checked on there by the trainer. Make sure he's okay. So Sth Grafton feed the scrum. Goes out here. And this is Fells, and Fells is pushed back in the tackle. Plays it about 18 metres out. McGrady runs to the line, shows it, then runs again, puts a little kick in behind Brown. Where's it going? They're flying through. Oh, I think he's knocked it on.
Yeah.
I think the referee's going to give this. He hasn't scored that, Donna.
No.
The referee's pointed to the spot, but I can assure you from my angle, he slid into it and hit his knee. His hand never got it. If he did touch it with his hands, it was a knock on. Jai Bowen gets a double. It's in the book anyway.
Yeah.
Macksville 46, Sth Grafton 20.
Well, once again, they haven't given up, have they?
No. And they did it last week. They scored,
Yeah.
I think they scored like right on the hooter. There's another one before that. So, Petch from out near touch. 3 minutes 40 remaining. About to move into it. Pushed it across the face again, I think. Yes, he has. So no goals. The rain comes down again. And that scoreline remains. Macksville 46, Sth Grafton 20. 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here. Round 13, sorry. I'm saying 23. Round 13.
The other thing is the 2 touch judges in this game haven't got the all-weather jackets on. In the ladies' game, the 2 touch judges had the blue all-weather jackets.
Yep.
So, yeah, that kid across the way is doing all right.
He's drenched though.
Yeah.
The kick-off here from Macksville goes down inside the 10. Oh, juggled there by Johnson Heron. Gives it on to Brown, who runs it up, and it's pushed back in the tackle in the muddy conditions. He's pushed right back. He's probably only about 7 out from his goal line. He plays it back to centre of the field. Here's Palmer. Good tackle on him, gets him just outside the 10. Plays it back, got a runner here. And that's Capine. He's tackled centre of the field. Just outside the 20. Another run here. Antoine Quinlan-Randall with a good charge up. Good defence there, brings him down. There's Winterstein and Saville. Back to the centre of the field with Petch. Puts a little kick in for himself. He'll probably get the bounce. He'll have to kick it again. Now it'll sit up nicely here, will it, for Danielle Donovan, who gets it. Beats 1, beats 2, Danielle. Up the centre of the field. Comes up towards halfway and gets over it. And he'll play it 5 metres inside Sth Grafton's half with 2 minutes remaining. Payaris goes short here for Saville. Saville's bumped off one, goes sideways, and the ball's come out, and that's been the story of Clay's day, hasn't it? He's spilled a few today. into the wet conditions. Palmer runs it up now for Sth Grafton towards the halfway. Plays it back now. They go to the left-hand side here. That is Dalton. He's tackled, 6 metres inside the half. Pass across now, and Capine straightens, beats Winterstein, but couldn't get away from Luke Shields, who made a strong tackle centre of the field. 35 metres out. Cameron on now to Johnson Heron, who puts a kick down. It's charged down by Macksville. And, whoa. Play on. We have 6 more tackles, apparently, for Sth Grafton. The ball that looked like it was knocked on by by Petch when he went through trying to pick it up. But running the ball up here is Palmer. And we're inside the last minute. Crossfield, Kirby holds it, goes, and then good tackle around the legs there from Sam Shields. They're about 10 metres out here. They go to the left-hand side again. Petch puts a kick in. And it'll be taken back here by, is that Laverty, I think it is? And it'll be a goal line dropout. Laverty just dived on the ball in the end goal. And that'll be Macksville's first goal line dropout with 30 seconds on the clock. They're not real keen to do it, I don't think, either, Donna.
No.
46-20.
Okay, they're going to go long or short?
Sth Grafton. They'll go long. They'll go long. If they even kick it. 13 seconds. Referees tell them they have to kick it. Well, they do go short, don't they? And that's a good tackle there from Buckley. Here's Capine, throws it back on the inside, and it's knocked on by Sth Grafton. And that's the full-time siren in the background. Macksville 46 have defeated Sth Grafton 20. And at Nambucca, it's still Nambucca 16. Leading Coffs Harbour 14. We don't know how long there is to go there.
No. You wouldn't imagine it's too long.
No, you wouldn't think so. And then the other game is at Woolgoolga, isn't it?
Yes.
And that is Sawtell 12 leading Woolgoolga